Welcome to China Horse Business, the one and only podcast about Chinese booming horse market. I'm your host Zoe King, founder and CEO of Wonder Horse, from Shanghai, discovering the wonder of horse world. Hello everyone. Last weekend was the Chinese Mid-Autumn Festival. It is a traditional holiday for family reunion, so I was back to my hometown in the south of China to be with my family. I'm glad to record this episode with my cousin Chris.
Hello, I'm Chris. I work in a real estate company in Shenzhen as HR specialist. I'm so happy to see my cousin Zoe and the whole family during the Mid-Autumn Festival and to join this episode. Zoe, you are flying to Beijing next week. What's your program?
Well, Chris, I will be in Beijing from September 19 to 22 for a very rich 4-day event in Equuleus International Riding Club.
We are going to introduce this club in today's China Club section, right?
Yes, as a matter of fact, this episode will be pretty much dedicated to Equuleus. Equuleus is with no doubt a leading equestrian club in China. Founded in 1909, Equuleus celebrates its 20th anniversary this year. Near to Beijing Airport, Equuleus is located in the proximity to Beijing's wealthy family villa area. At Equuleus, there are 3 indoor and 3 outdoor arenas, 180 boxes and 2 clubhouse buildings, with 115 horses and around 20 coaches. Equuleus attracts over 6,000 riders, both adults and young people. Equuleus is an exclusive strategic partner of the British Horse Society. It is not only a BHS-approved riding center, but also an approved training and examination center entitled to deliver certificates to Chinese professionals. In addition, Equuleus works with many luxury and lifestyle brands to provide VIP experience to their clients. They define themselves as a riding club as well as a riding lifestyle experience space.
So let's talk about the upcoming events at Equuleus. What exactly is happening over there?
The most important event at Equuleus every year will be the Equuleus Premium Open, FEI 3-star CSI. This year, joined by China Horse Fair, Equuleus will launch Beijing International Equestrian Culture Week from September 19 to 22. The program is very complete and diversified, covering competitions, exhibitions, conferences, and charity dinner. In order to control the traffic, the public should buy the entrance tickets from 128 to 188 RMB per day for the event.
How can we get the whole schedule of the event?
We will attach the detailed schedule to the newsletter sent to our subscribers. If you want to receive this newsletter, please subscribe to our premium subscription package on our website www.wonder-horse.com.
Great! There are a lot of benefits only accessible to our subscribers.
Yes, we try to provide as much as possible information in the newsletter to our subscribers every Monday. It really helps to keep them ahead in the business.
Awesome! Our listeners can also interact with you in China Q&A section of our show. They can leave their specific questions in Apple Podcasts or YouTube. This week, we got a question from Carlos in Lisbon. Here is his question. Hi Zoe, I'm a professional rider in Lisbon. Can you tell us how many equestrian clubs are there in China? And I hope you can come and visit us in Lisbon one day. Ciao!
Thanks, Carlos, for the question. The number of clubs is indeed an important indicator of the size of the market. According to Horsemanship Magazine's annual report on Chinese horse industry, there are 1,802 equestrian clubs in China. I believe this number is growing this year, probably around 2,300 by the end of this year. The 2 major areas are the north and the east, respectively represented by Beijing and Shanghai, which cover 63% of the total number.
We talk a lot about Equuleus today. Who is the owner of the club? How they succeed to run this club in China?
Wang, the owner of Equuleus, is a true pioneer of Chinese equestrian industry, especially when it comes to club management. In today's China story, we will get to know how she witnessed and participated in the growth of this industry in China. Hello, Michelle. Thank you for accepting our interview on China horse business.
Hi, Zoe. I'm really happy that you invite me for this program.
So, Michelle, your name pops up a lot when it comes to the development of Chinese equestrian sports. I know you once worked in the official organization for the Beijing Olympic Games in 2008, especially for the equestrian competition. Starting from that, you and your husband set up the Beijing Equuleus Equestrian Club. Today, it is one of the top-notch leading equestrian club in China. Your China story about horses is absolutely fascinating. So I want to start our interview from the very beginning. What prompted you to run an equestrian club in China?
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your encouragement. Actually, this year is our 20th anniversary for running Equuleus. In 1999, my husband and me, we met each other in a horse riding trial.
Okay.
But not in Beijing, but in the Hebei province in the prairie.
Okay, so it's before Beijing Olympic Games, even before that.
Yes, because this year is our 20th anniversary. So
Wow.
Equuleus started 1999. I take part in the exams for the officials.
Yes.
Introduced by Mr. Chen Wei, and then I became the equestrian supervisor for 2008 Beijing Olympic.
Great.
But actually, that was almost 9 years after we started this club, the Equuleus.
Okay, so why you choose to start this club in Beijing, and what's the story about the Equuleus in 1999?
Nathan and me, we were really passionate about horses. We love to run on the prairies with our horses, with our friends. But at that time, I was an editor. And then I got the opportunity to interview a club in Shijingsha.
Yes.
So I think that way of riding horses is really interesting. I didn't realize it was a question. It's really a sport, a art that we can do for a lifetime.
Okay, so you're saying that it's a lifestyle.
Yes, at that time I didn't realize it was a lifestyle, but it's an art. It's got so much things to learn.
Wow.
It's not just running. It's not just run with horses the whole day long. Or it's more than that.
Okay.
The way you you communicate with the horse, the way you ride, the way you take care of him. It's so different.
Okay, great. So over 20 years now, you develop your club, and also you engage a lot international collaboration, especially very special collaboration or relationship you build up with BHS, British Horse Society. Can you tell us more about what kind of collaboration you have with them?
It was about 2004, a few years after we started.
Mm-hmm.
We faced a lot of difficulties, like, the staff or the trainers or the coaches are not that properly trained, and there is no such business model that we can follow, and how to run and, a commercially successful and also a very, very good system for the stable management. All these stuff, we don't know what to follow.
Okay.
And then we get to know Jeremy Michaels, introduced by Sarah Noble, and then we just keep on inviting Jeremy over. We benefit a lot by keep inviting this trainer, Jeremy Michaels, and then to help us to train our staff, to help us to build up the system to how to run an equestrian club, to keep the welfare and how to do the stable management, how to do the teaching, for the client, and how to run these equestrian club in a proper way. We benefit a lot. So after a few years of practice, we just gradually build up the relationship with the British Society, and then we became the training center,
Yes.
the livery yard. The British Horse Society approved livery yard and training center, and then finally the exam center.
Wow, nice.
We signed the strategic partnership between the British Horse Society and Equuleus, witnessed by Her Royal Highness Princess Anne, in order to bring the BHS system, including the club accreditation, club management system, and training the trainers. It almost includes all the technical part about what any Christian club needs, and also even a manager or general manager or investor for these horse sport. It's also a good thing to get to know how a club should be
Properly managed.
Because we cannot only rely on a technical people, through management, because a equestrian club is like any other company. So you need to be commercially healthy, right? And you need to have, marketing, promote, how to keep your client, how to do the client service, and how to do the welfare of the horses properly.
Yes, I agree. It brings me to my next question. I know in China, many equestrian clubs have majority young riders, including kids. But your club is very special. You have many young riders, but also a significant number of adult riders. How you manage to provide different services to those two kinds of clients or members?
Okay. Actually, at the first few years, we mainly have adults.
Yes.
And at that time, it was mainly expatriates. They already know about equestrian sport.
Yes.
And then gradually, we building on. There are more and more Chinese family to get to know, horse sports and fell in love with it. It is very true that these years, more and more juniors, more and more families are willing to pay for their kids to learn to ride. Gradually, we have, adult clients, almost all of them, they have something in common, like they all want safety, and they all want good quality lessons, good quality horses, right? Good quality services. But they also have different requirements.
Yes.
For example, they want different size, ponies or, the bigger horses or competition horses or, just schoolmasters. I think it's just different products. For the juniors, they want more fun. They can concentrate for a shorter time. So we just, according to different people, we organize different products.
Okay.
So we can have more, fun parts or polo cross or some games for the juniors. And then we can have more stable management or even some horse culture lessons for the kids. And then we can also include the parents in the culture lessons or the stable management lessons. But for the adults, if they are for more leisure purpose or they for more competitive purpose, we just, tailor-made for their needs. Because each member or each people, they have special, character, they have special needs. Their coach and their groom and also their customer service people cooperate and then try a special product for them.
Okay, so I see the key word is customized services, tailor-make services for each kind of members. Very good. And full services as well, because you will cover from pony to the bigger horses, from the beginners to the competitors, etc., to the professional riders.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. It means there will be a lot of events or competitions happening in your club every year. So can you highlight one of the upcoming events in your club?
You know that our advantage is the first is the client, right? We have our own, the club members, and also we can reach out for Central Villa area. So the Central Villa area, we have lots of really rich families. They want, their leisure time to have some sports or to go to the event. And also for our equestrian center, for example, this year we have 26 shows, international, national, and regional.
Wow.
And about 60 competition days in September from the 19th to the 22nd for 4 days. We have the CI International Show. Also, we'll be together with China Horse Fair. This is the first time that our international show together with the China Horse Fair, which I believe attracts a lot of attention. And also the International Equestrian Culture Week.
Okay.
So it consists of our, Equuleus Open, which is the international show, and also the China Horse Fair. The China Horse Fair, they attract about 150 different exhibitors from all around the world, which is very exciting thing.
Yes, of course. Yeah. And all concentrated in 4 days in Equuleus Beijing in September.
Yes. The local government is really, really supporting us. Okay. Also, do you realize that out of our equestrian center, outside the street, that there are almost 20 different tack shops all year long?
Yes.
For many years now.
Yes.
I think it's also because of the competition center. Because a lot of people come over for the competition and a lot of people come and visit us and communicate with us. It's also a good thing for, the horse sport.
Yes, it's an ecosystem. It's ongoing in your club and maybe beyond your club around the events, the competition, the shows that you organize in Equuleus.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
I think it's a really good opportunity to party for the horse market people.
Yes,
yeah.
It will be a big party. Great. Yeah, looking forward to it.
I'm also looking forward to it. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Michelle, for being with us.
Thank you, Zoe.
Yes, hope to see you soon, and I wish you a very successful event in September and for more to come.
Thank you. Good luck for your program.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your invitation. Good luck for everything.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Zoe, after Beijing, you are going to France for the business trip. How your program looks like?
I will be in France from September 27 to October 9th. In addition to my program, we have to organize a visit in France for Mr. Zheng Li and his team. Mr. Li is a writer and architect specialized in horse projects. They will visit Bordeaux, Paris, Nancy, Strasbourg, and Fontainebleau from September 24 to October 2.
Who should meet with you and Mr. Li?
All people working in horse industry, no matter in equestrian sports or racing, both from France and Europe. We would love to meet with institutions, companies, entrepreneurs, professionals, all people who are interested in working with China. We are also bringing market information to share with everyone we meet during the trip. Mr. Li is giving an up-to-date overview on Chinese horse projects, where I will be sharing some important insights relating to our huge opportunities in Shanghai in particular.
How can they get in touch with you to arrange a meeting?
We are now finalizing our programs. We will have several conferences open to all, as well as one-on-one meetings. Everyone can write to us to join our programs. Our email is contact@wonder-horse.com.
Have a fruitful trip in France.
Thanks. I think it's time for dinner now.
Yeah, let the party start now.
This podcast is produced by Wonder Horse, the platform offering international horse-related experience to Chinese horse lovers. I'm your host, Zoe King. See you next Monday on China Horse Business.